Hello student, good morning. How are you? Now today I am going to do chapter number 9. It is a poem, The Snake Trying. So and it is written by the poet, as you can see on the board, W.E. Ross. So this is the poem I am going to teach you, and I am just student going to tell you something about the poet first, and then I will be telling you the background of the poem, and then finally the explanation and the word meaning will be done. So children, about the author, W.E. Ross, right? So W means William Wrightson Eustace Ross. So you can note down his full name, student. His full name is William Wright Eustace Okay, so this is his full name, William Wrightson Eustace Ross. Okay, and he was born on 14 June 1894. So when he was born, 14 June 1894, he was born, and he died on 26 August 1966. So he died. Okay, so William, this poem, it is written by The Snake Trying, is written by W.E. Ross, and the full name of W.E. Ross is William Wrightson Eustace Ross. Okay, now what he is doing, he was born on 14 June 1894 and he died on 26 August 1966. Okay, he was a Canadian geophysicist. So two things, children, he was blessed with a lot of extraordinary qualities, but actually people known him by a Canadian geophysicist and a poet. He was the first published poet in Canada to write Imagist poetry, and later the first to write surrealist verse, both of which have led some to call him the first modern Canadian poet. So he was it would be too hard for you to understand this term. When you will go in the higher class, you will automatically come to know. Only thing you must remember, he was the first modern Canadian poet. Now children, this poem, as you can see by the name The Snake Trying, and people think that a snake is quite a dangerous animal and it is quite harmful. Okay, in fact most of us thinks that snakes is a very fearsome and it represents the symbol of death. But the snake in this poem is itself a victim. Now if you will see, children, I don't know whether you people know that there are two types of snakes there. One is very harmful venomous snakes, which is having fangs full of poison, but the other type of snakes, they are not at all poisonous, like the flying snakes, the snakes which lives on the tree. Then the water snake is there. Okay, so these snakes, they never bite. So this poem is about a snake. Till now we were aware that it is the snake who bite us and we are scared of the snake, but here in this poem it is opposite. It is the snake who has become the victim of human being. Okay, and the poet is telling us that we need to stop all this type of acting to kill a snake and just making them run away, making them frightened with a stick or throwing them some small stone, because these creatures, they are harmless reptiles. Pain and anxiety of the snake and the ruthlessness of man has been depicted in the poem. So what has been depicted in the poem? Pain and anxiety of the snake. Now this is something very rare. Generally we human beings are frightened from snake, but here something is very unusual is there. What is that? That so in this poem, pain and anxiety of the so children, as you can see, I have written on the board that pain and anxiety of the snake is depicted in the poem, and it is shown as a harmless creature. Okay, now now I would like to tell you something about the background, and that snakes are one of the many beautiful creation of nature. And the poet has written about how is a snake trying to escape the onslaught of a pursuing snake. That means somebody is there and he is making snake frightened by running him with the running behind him with the stick. Okay, and here the poet has written about how a snake is trying to escape the onslaught of a pursuing stick. It tries to slip off and looks so beautiful while giving a curvaceous shape to its slender and thin body. Curvaceous shape means the snake, children, it moves like this, make a curve. Okay, so he is escaping. And what type of shape he is making? He is making a curvaceous shape, and it's with its slender and thin body. The snake tries to glide through the water to get away. The snake, children, is here. The snake which is mentioned here is a water snake, and it is escaping through water. Okay, it lives in water only. He pleads through the poem to let the snake free because it is a timid green water snake. Now the poet is pleading to the people. He is telling that we should be merciful with such type of snake, as they are not harmful. Let them free. Let the snake free because it's a simple harmless creature with a timid green, and it is a timid means he's frightening, and it is a green color water snake that is absolutely harmless according to the poem and according to the knowledge as far as I'm having of snakes. So water snake, they never bite. It does not even harm little children. He was noticed while lounging on the sands, and now it escaped to the green reeds that would act as a disguise and save it. So children, this was the main points of the poem, that we should never harm the creature. We all think that snake is very harmful, but actually it is not so. All the snakes are not harmful. Now I am reading the poem, The Snake Trying, by W.W.E. Ross. The snake trying to escape the pursuing stick, a sudden curving of thin, long body. How beautiful and graceful are his shapes. He glides through the water away from the stroke. Oh, let him go over the water into the reeds to hide. Without hurt, small and green, he is harmless even to children. Along the sand he lay until observed and chased away and now he vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds. So first of all, few word meaning, student, you have to write. I'm writing on the board and you can also copy. Okay. So here pursuing means, as you can see on the board, follow or chase. Having the shape of a curve. Okay, curving means having the shape of a curve. Graceful, beauty of form. I don't think you can see the last line, so once again I'm rubbing it and writing above. So as you can see, the spellings are being written on the board, students. So my first is pursuing means follow or chase. Then curving is having the sharp shape of a curve, and graceful is written here. Graceful means elegant or beauty of form or manner or movement. So these are the important word meaning. Okay, now I'm going to explain the first paragraph. The snake trying to escape the pursuing sticks. With sudden curving of thin and long body, how beautiful and graceful are its shapes. Okay. Now children, as I told you here, the poet tells us about a water snake who is being disturbed by a human being, and somebody is going to hurt him or kill him with the help of the stick, and he is escaping. The snake trying to escape. He is escaping from that pursuing stick. What is the meaning of pursuing, which I have written here? Follow or chase. Okay, follow or chase. Now children, he is chased by the stick. Somebody is after snake life. He want to hurt him. He want to kill him. Okay. So here the writer is telling, the poet W.E. Ross is telling that it is a water snake. It is not a harmful, a dangerous snake. It is very harmless. It will never harm anyone. And somebody, in spite of all those things, somebody is there after his life. That somebody is running after his life with the help of the stick. It is curving its long body into a graceful and beautiful shape even at a time when he is trying to escape. And children, the snake is moving in a zigzag position. It is making its body curving while going, It is curving its long. The snake is curving its long body into graceful and beautiful shape. Even at times when snake is trying to escape, that means it is the most dangerous time for snake. But then also, while moving, a grace or elegancy, a snake is seen in the movement of snake. He is walking in a very beautiful manner. Okay, now I'm going to read the second stanza, and the explanation will be done after writing the word meaning or the new words meaning. He glides through the water away from the stroke. Oh, let him go over the water into the reeds to hide without hurt, small and green. It is harmless even to children. That means, children, first of all, glides means move along smoothly and easily. So I am writing the word meaning once again. So children, this two word meaning I have written glides means move smoothly and easily, and the second word meaning here is strokes, act of hitting or striking someone. Okay, so let me explain this line, then I will be explaining and writing the word meaning of other line. So he glides through the water away from the stroke. So that snake, he is moving smoothly and easily through the water. He is escaping that because somebody is want to hurt him, somebody want to kill him with the help of a stick. So he is gliding through the water away from the stroke. What is the meaning of stroke? I have written an act of hitting or striking someone or something. Okay, now over the water into the reeds to hide. Now what is a reeds? Well, reed is a type of grass, the green grass which you can see inside the pond or a river, that is a reed. Reed. So what is a reed? Reed means tall, slender, leaved plant of the grass family. Tall, slender, leafed plant, leafy plant of the grass family. Which grows in water or on a marshy ground. So this type of plant, it grows in a water or in a marshy ground. Now The snake slipped through the water smoothly and easily to escape from being hit by the stick. The poet is hoping that the snake is able to escape into the reeds and hide there without being hurt. He adds that the poor snake is small and green and does not harm even little children. Okay, so he is escaping, and where he is going after escaping, he is going towards a reed. And children, that snake is so gentle that even does not even think to harm even little children. And that poor snake is of green and small. It is very small and does not harm even little children. Now the last stranger, along the sand he lay until observed and chased away, and now he vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reed. So write the one meaning. Observed, see, vanishes, disappear. Suddenly and completely. Repel, move in a okay, so these are the few word meaning. Once again I discuss this word meaning with you. Observe is seen, vanishes means to disappear, ripples means move in a way resembling small waves, slight movements of water. Now children, the last paragraph, explanation of the last paragraph. Till the time he was observed, the little snake along the sand he lay until observed. So poor little snake, he was not doing anything except he was lying on the sand, and somebody came and wanted to hurt him with the help of a stick, and he was observed by that someone and chased away. He was chased away. The little snake stretched itself along the sand as soon as he was disturbed and chased by the pursuing stick. Pursuing means somebody was there pursuing him with a stick. He vanished into the water and hides among the slim green leaves of the water reeds. So he vanished into the water and hides among the slim green leaves of the water reeds. Okay, so children, this is all. This is the poem which we have completed now. Now you have to learn the word meaning. You have to learn the important. Again, you have to hear my video and see. If you are having any problem, we can discuss in the online class. Now children, poetic devices. The most important things are your poetic devices. So first is imagery. Okay, so what is the imagery here? To escape the pursuing stick, the sudden curving of thin long body. And so children, here only one figure of speech is there, that is imaginary. So one imagery, the example of imaginary is to escape the pursuing stick with sudden curving of thin and long body. And other imagery is he glides through the water away from the stroke. No particular rhyme scheme. The poem is free verse. So children, this poem, the Snake Drawing poem, is a beautiful poem written by W.W.E. Ross. And in this poem, A snake, a small baby snake is there, and the snake is trying to escape from someone who is trying to attack him with a stick. In the poet word, it is a small and green, he is harmless. That means the snake, poet want to convey that this snake is not harmful. This is a harmless snake, and it is of green color, and it is no use hitting the snake. So the message of the poem is that God has made all the creature. We don't have right to kill or hurt anyone. With this, I end my video here. Thank you and have a nice day ahead. Bye bye, students.